Have you heard these new Michael Jackson tracks?
I've heard about them. Somebody asked me wanted me to identify it.
Have you heard this song Breaking News?
Yeah, they played that for me.
It sounds just like Michael. The song sounds like a Michael Jackson song.
How can you tell? It's all stacked up.
But the melody is very Michaelish. You know, he has a signature. Everyone has a signature melody, you know? And he has a signature melody, and you can hear it in the song.
Whether it was him or not, I can't tell. There's too many stacks on it. It could be, I don't know.
I think it is. But there's been a lot of controversy about it this week.
When you stack a voice that much, you know, it's hard to tell. Hard to hear.
What have you got here?
Number for us. I have
Are these your hot sauces?
Tabasco sauce.
You carry your own Tabasco sauce?
Absolutely.
All right, what kind is it? Or just
There's only one. There's only one.
This is the traditional Tabasco sauce?
There's only one.
You like hot food?
Not really.
Green pepper sauce. That'll wake you up.
His family doesn't have a clue what Regents feel.
No, and you know that his father always says that he was in the studio every single day when Michael was recording.
He's a liar.
What do you think of Joe Jackson?
Take the fifth. What do you think of him?
I don't think much of him. He's a terrible father.
Not much to think. Not once did the family ever thank me for doing what we did. Not once. Nobody.
Did Michael thank you?
Of course. Michael knows what happened.
When you listen to those records,
because the company didn't want me to do it in the beginning.
They thought you were too jazzy.
We started on the Wiz.
Right.
He said, I'm going to do my solo album because you helped me find producers. And Michael, I want to talk about that now. Right now, we have to pre-record a picture because that's what they shoot to. And you have to really be on target. Everything is what Sidney Lumet shoots to. And he's a great director, you know.
Great director.
And I didn't really want to do the Wiz. But he said the magic words. He says, you owe me. And he did. He gave me my first movie, The Pawnbroker, The Deadly Affair, The Last Mobile, Hot Shots, all those films. And Anderson tapes too. So he really started me in the film business. He said, you owe me. And I said, yes, I do. And I got involved as a musical director.
Was Michael a good songwriter?
Huh?
Was Michael Jackson a good songwriter?
God, yes. Don't stop to get enough.
That Don't Stop Till You Get Enough is still my favorite one of them all.
He's something else, man.
But the production of it, that's you. How you assembled that and put that together.
Well, I was in art first, you know, and that's why I always wanted to write for movies. And I think in terms of charcoal sketches and watercolors and then oil, even before melodies. And as it develops, you go to watercolor. Psychological thing. And it's just, there's a name for it. It's sick, but that's the way I think. You know. So I think in images all the time.
Were you thinking in images for that? For Off the Wall?
Everything. Everything.
What was the image that you were? Did you have it?
All of them have different images. You know. We had a great song called Carousel written by Michael Cimbello. The guy who wrote Maniac for
Flashdance.
Flashdance, yeah. And it was a great song. And then Toto sent over a tape to us. And it's the first two songs. And right now we're working on something else. At that time we were both smokers, doing 80 cigarettes a day, Marlboros. And the tape kept running, and at the end of it I hear this, what? And I got John Bettis the next day to write lyrics to it.
That's how Human Nature happened?
Yes.
Oh. Wow.
And we already had Thriller and Billie Jean and Want to Be Starting Something. So we added Lady in My Life, PYT,
right,
Human Nature, and Beat It. I said I wanted my Sharona, but black rock and roll. That's what it is anyway. And he said, I got a song that I don't have the voices on, so okay, go out of his house in Havenhurst. Why don't you go put the voices on? We waited out in the hall, and that's it.
But you have,
You replace it with that, and man, when you got a song like a Billie Jean that's like a mantra with just 3 chord changes in it, and you have this kaleidoscopic collage, all this harmonic information. It's astounding what. That's what one producer should do now. We started that whole thing of multiple producers, but one producer should do that because it's like a film director.
Yeah.
It is. You have to design the whole piece out of everything. What follows is important as what precedes. You know?
How did you come up with on "Wanna Be Starting Something"? You have almost like an African thing going on, and is that something that you came up with?
No, Michael came up with it.
Michael did.
Yeah. It was from Mano Dibango's
Sol Makossa.
Sol Makossa. I was in Paris when it was #1.
Right.
And I told Michael. He said, but I need it. I said, but Mano Dibango wrote it. I'm just a friend of mine. He's from Cameroon. I don't know.
And another, it's not all the great tracks aren't just on Thriller. Man in the Mirror is an incredible record.
It's on Bad.
Yeah.
That's Saeed Garrett and Lynn Ballard. But it's a process, man. It's a never-ending process. But you go and you have to use a lot of judgment. A lot of love, a lot of trust. Because when you tell artists like Frank Sinatra and Ray Charles to jump without a net, you better know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They don't play, man.
Well,
They don't play. I was ready for Frank, though.
You got the best out of Sinatra and Ray Charles.
I was ready for him.
You're ready for it.
I've been doing this since I was 13. But you better have it together because you watch you like a hawk. Everything you do, they watch you like a hawk. And then when you did it, I work on it the rest of his life.
I have to write in my column that everyone who likes music should read this book.
It's a pleasure, brother.